I think it has to do with this whole, the whole qualitative, quantitative divide, and the fact that people seem to, identify with one or the other, and it's almost a question of empires. You're a defender of qualitative research, and this is what you do, and you don't listen to the people who do what you think of as quantitative research, and vice versa. And it's paradigm warfare, and people build their careers on paradigm warfare. And I don't think that the point of working in research, in a university or anywhere else, is to engage in this sort of warfare with one's colleagues. The point is not exactly to change the world, that would be rather ambitious, but the point is to try and make this connection between the findings of well-conducted research, and that well-conducted research can be research of all sorts of different kinds. The point is to try and make connections between that research and the issues that affect people out there. And it's about, it's the standard text of mine that I have always admired is Wright Mill's The Sociological Imagination. It's about the connections between, the private and the public, and it's about the use of the sociological imagination to make these kinds of bridges between what it is that we can find out as researchers and how it is that we can improve the well-being of people who
I'm just wondering,
exposed to policy.
Because I want to come on.
So, and to me, a good research project is one where you are concerned about issues of representation. I mean, have you got a representative sample? A lot of the systematic reviews that we do, we look at the socio-demographics of people included in studies, and of course, unsurprisingly, we find that the vast majority of research conducted excludes people who don't speak English. It excludes people, very poor people. It excludes black people. And yet people generalise on the basis of who they've got in these studies, as though they can generalise about the world. Well, that's ridiculous. So, in all research, you need to be concerned about the universe of people from whom you have got data, and what it is that you can really say about that universe. And in all research, I can think of some epidemiological research, and perhaps some kinds of randomised trials in which you wouldn't do this, but generally it's a good idea to listen to what people have to say about their experiences, because if you go in with your presuppositions,
yes,
you're not going to know anything more than your presuppositions.